Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, hit like, and share. Today, I started my day the way I like it best, by tidying up the worksite. First, I tackled the stump cleanup, those stubborn leftovers that remain after felling. Some people might say it's unnecessary work, but I like my terrain neat, clean, and easy to navigate. When the worksite is in order, the mind works more clearly too. Once I finished with the stumps, I continued with the cutting. Calm, routine work, the kind of pace that makes you feel the day will pass without surprises. And then, the phone rings. That sound you hear in the forest only when you know something is about to change. It never rings when everything is fine. It always rings when something is happening. Timberline, we need 8-meter logs, not 5! That's what I heard on the phone. I was delivering 5-meter logs because, well, they fit on the truck. Simple, logical, practical. But for them, it wasn't. They told me that with 5-meter logs, they lose 1 meter on every single log because they cut everything into 4-meter lengths. And if you're cutting to 4 meters, then 8 meters is ideal. The math is pretty clear. But here comes the plot twist. The contract says 8 meters, and I was delivering 5 meters because a worker told me it was totally fine. And I believed him. You know how it is. The guy is there every day, on the ground, doing the job. Why wouldn't you trust him? And then comes that question that makes your blood pressure jump. Am I getting sued? Not this time. The director and I sat down, talked things through like normal people, and found a solution. We agreed on a lower price, 9,500 euros per truckload, and the story ended well. But the lesson is worth gold. Moral of the story: when you run a business, you can do 100 things right, but one thing can still hit you hard. If it's not written down, it doesn't count. Verbal agreements are great until there's a problem. When trouble shows up, only one thing matters: black on white, signed and official. Paper doesn't forget. Paper doesn't change its mind. Paper doesn't say, "I meant something else." So, if you're an entrepreneur, always follow what's written. Because when complications arise, the contract is your best protection. The subscribers are slowly growing, and I'm growing with them. Thank you to everyone who watches and supports me.